This is our contact page, and we have a form here. Some time ago, for some reasons, we had problems with this form. Messages were not sent to us. All I need to do was to update the form plugin, and the problem was fixed. However, I didn't notice that we have a problem right away. So in order to avoid this, I created two events, two Google Analytics events. One contact clicked and one contact submitted. This one fires when the forms button is clicked, and this one fires when the form is actually submitted. If I see a large difference, this one is normal, but if I see a large difference like 20 submitted, 20 clicked, and only 5 submitted, I will investigate and check what's going on. Now it looks good. How I did this? It was very simple. I created these events with Pixel site, and it was possible because I use a form plugin that is directly integrated with Pixel site, meaning that we have a trigger for form submit. If you have one of the plugins that we support, you will see it listed here as event trigger. In my case, I have two plugins installed on this demo website. So this is the demo website, is not the live website. Contact Form 7 and Forminator. There are others as well. So if you use a supported plugin, you will see it here as a trigger. I will perform the exact steps I did to configure those two events because I think it might be interesting to see quite an unusual way to use events, Google Analytics events, to monitor your website. So what I want to do, first, I will configure an event that fires when this form is submitted. This is my demo website. Again, I have this form right here. I want an event that fires when the form is actually successfully submitted. I will use Contact Form 7 trigger, and this is the form ID. How can you find the form ID? This is Contact Form 7. For other plugins, it might be different, but in this case, open the form and check the ID in the URL right here. So this is the ID, this is the form. Now that I have the trigger, let's give this an event name. Form send. I will configure it for Google Analytics. This is the Google Analytics tag, custom event, name, and save. Now I have the event active. I want to create a new event that will fire when the form is clicked, not submitted. In order to do so, I will use a custom ID for this button. There are various ways to add an ID depending on the plugin that you use. For Contact Form 7, you need to type this in the shortcode of the button. Okay, so ID and value. This is the value of the ID. You can confirm is there by checking with your browser's console. And yeah, this is the ID right here. When you create a Contact Form 7, you can add elements in the form. This is a submit, and the value for the ID should go here. Okay, now that I have the ID value, I will use it as my trigger. The trigger will be click on CSS selector. Since this is an ID, I have to use this format and enable for the same Google Analytics tag. This time the event will be form clicked, enter name, save event. And that's it. Now I have to refresh the page to have all the new events configured. And next time I click on the button without sending the form because some data is missing, only the click ID, the click form clicked event will fire, and if the form is submitted, both events will fire. Um, that's it. I hope you find this video interesting. It shows you how powerful Pixel Your Site triggers can be, and an unusual way to use Google Analytics and events. I'm Christian Stoichescu from Pixel Your Site. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel.